We are going live on... Ladies and gentlemen, we are live here from the American Polish Club. Welcome to Ignition and Enigma Pro Wrestling. My name is Eric Image, and joining me, a special guest, just like old times.
Just like old times.
Our general manager,
That's
Glenn
right.
Headbanger Thrasher Ruth.
That's right, and I would like to say your head has not gotten any smaller.
Well, it doesn't. It doesn't. Well, folks, without further ado, we have got a night of action, drama, fun planned for you. Let's take it up to Jeremiah Ramberg in the ring.
Let's get ready for our first match of the evening.
I've been really impressed by this youngster as of late.
Treacherous Ty Gamble, he is definitely one of the young up-and-comers here in Enigma Pro Wrestling. Started off our new year at New Year's Resolution 2. And definitely made a great showing in that inaugural Battle Royal and has been on a streak as of late.
Living up to his namesake, Treacherous. Oh!
And look at that display of athleticism from Treacherous Ty Gamble.
I can do that.
Can you? I would pay to see that.
20 years ago.
And his opponent, weighing in at 265 pounds from the Florida Department of Corrections.
And, well, the treacherous one has his work cut out for him here tonight. Damian King is making his way down to the ring. This big man has, well, he's got a little bit of a history of beating up on the smaller guys here in Enigma Pro Wrestling.
I would never do that. And there's the bell.
And we are ready to start our first match here on Ignition.
Look at the size difference between these two.
Damian King is 6'6", 265 pounds. Ty Gamble, 5'6", 165 pounds. Gamble is giving up an entire foot and 100 pounds in this match. You've got to imagine he has his work cut out for him here tonight, and Damian King just shrugging off those kicks from Gamble.
Well,
Gamble trying to thread the needle one more time.
one too many times. There you go.
But now it looks like those kicks are having a little bit of effect on King.
Oh!
And did you see the height on that leap from Ty Gamble?
Oh!
And that is why they call it high risk, folks. Damian King snatching Gamble out of midair and just slamming him to the ring.
You could hear all the air come out of his diaphragm.
That big size 14 boot across the chest of Ty Gamble, and now King just choking him on that second rope. Referee Brian Rubright there to make the 5 count. Damian King used all of it to his advantage. King now picking up Ty Gamble.
Oh, with ease.
With one arm, he's holding a 165-pound man up over his head.
God, that hurts.
Putting Ty Gamble right in the center of the ring, but no one was home for that big elbow drop.
Attaboy, Ty.
And now once again going right back to those lethal kicks. Trying to take the knees out from underneath Damian King. Ty Gamble could be a lumberjack. He knows how to chop down a tree.
That was lame. Uh-oh.
Now Damian King staggered there. Ty
Got
Gamble
caught.
going for something. But Damian King catches him
Oh.
and drapes him over that top rope.
Did you see the height on that one?
Almost scraping the roof here in the American Polish Club.
You won't be singing tonight.
Damian King trying to work out that leg. You got to imagine his muscles are sore after those kicks from Ty Gamble. Now King just measuring his opponent.
This is where he takes over.
And a boot right across the throat of Gamble. Once again, Brian Rubright there to make the count. King's got to be careful. He doesn't want to get himself disqualified in this match.
Got it, boy.
Now, Gamble trying to mount some kind of offense as Damian King pulls him to his feet.
Oh.
But that clubbing forearm.
Did you hear that?
I almost felt that. Once again, just stalking his opponent as King. Ty Gamble fighting his way out of the rear waistlock.
He is a fighter.
Right into a belly-to-belly suplex from Damian King. Don't expect to see too much technical maneuvers from a guy the size of King. We've mentioned before, during his time with the Florida Department of Corrections, he racked up, well, I wouldn't call it an impressive record, but it's definitely one to be mentioned. In the boxing league, he racked up a record number of disqualifications.
He gave him everything he had on that one. Oh.
Ty Gamble almost taking himself off the top rope with that swing.
Uh-oh.
And now going for, it looked like a tornado DDT, but once again, the power of Damian King. King now lifting Gamble up into the...
Oh.
Look at the strength, and now Gamble just kneeing him in the head. What a unique
King
counter.
He's not pretty, but he gets the job done.
Now once again going right back to work on those big legs. And once again the height of that spinning roundhouse kick.
Oh, and the drop kick.
Almost 7 feet in the air as Ty Gamble is leaping. And now a double drop kick right to the shins.
Oh, what a neck breaker.
And a neck breaker to bring the big man down. Ty Gamble going for a pin. Only a 2 count. But what an impressive showing from this young man. Now Gamble trying to decide what to do. He actually has the big man where he wants him. And a second rope springboard moonsault. That's got to be it. No, Damian King once again kicking out. Ty Gamble saying that was 3. The fans chanting 3. Brian Rubright letting him know that no, Damian King did get the shoulder up at the last second. Ty Gamble looking for...
This would be a huge victory for Ty Gamble.
What an upset it would be.
Oh, my goodness.
And that big right hand from out of nowhere. Folks, that has got to be it.
Oh.
And folks.
Oh,
no!
What a kick out. Oh, my goodness.
I have got to admit, I was convinced that was it. We have seen that fireman's carry DDT take out quite a number of superstars here.
This has been an impressive showing for Ty Gamble, I would say.
Wait a minute. Folks, that is Chuckles. Chuckles last month with a big victory over Kiko Harris. And at the end of that show, at the end of the night, I don't think any of us will ever forget the sound of Chuckles on his back in the ring calling for Damian King. And wait a minute.
That's it. That's it. Ty Gamble with the big victory.
Ty Gamble.
Oh, my God. What an upset. What an upset with the assist from Chuckles.
Damian King took his eye off the ball, and that was all the advantage that Ty Gamble needed.
Wow.
Possibly the biggest victory of this young man's career here. And Damian King is not going to be happy about this. If I were Ty Gamble, I would keep my dressing room door closed and locked for fear of Damian King coming looking for revenge. But I think Damian King might have his eye on Chuckles.
Wow.
Well, folks,
what an upset.
Starting it right off here tonight with what an impressive showing from both these men.
Can I hit the bell?
I suppose, why not?
Can I hit you in the head?
No.
I feel very violent tonight.
You don't pay me enough for that. Well, folks, let's take it back up to Jeremiah Ramberg for our next match.
The man with the beautiful beard.
And now for our next match of the evening.
Run, Brian.
From Atlanta, Georgia, weighing in at 230 pounds, YOLO!
YOLO!
A superstar that you have quite a lot of history with.
I do.
This young man has had some impressive showings the last few months. He has had quite a journey here in Enigma Pro Wrestling.
And I would like to take all the credit for him. I woke him up so he saw the light.
Well, that is certainly debatable. I don't know whether YOLO would agree with you there.
He doesn't have to.
But there is definitely a fire lit under this young man. And our Enigma fans absolutely love him.
I don't understand it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we want to invite you to join in on the conversation on social media. Make sure you share us with the hashtag Enigma Pro Wrestling.
Tweet me.
And you can tweet our general manager, Glenn Thrasher Ruth. What's your Twitter handle?
GR Thrasher.
GR Thrasher.
And his opponent, weighing in at 165 pounds, the Cuban heartthrob, Johan Ramsey.
And speaking of impressive journeys here in Enigma Pro Wrestling, Johan Ramsey's a little bit of a new look here, and once again, picking on the poor Little Caesars guy.
He doesn't like him for some reason. Little Caesar's got great pizza.
We love them here. They are here with us every single week. Johan Ramsey sporting a little bit of a new look here. We're used to seeing the, there's no other way around it, the gigantic afro of Johan Ramsey.
He's a big dude.
I have to wonder, we always like to comment that maybe, just maybe, that afro he usually sports provides a little bit of extra padding and protection. Maybe he's trying to show us up here. The Cuban heartthrob, Johan Ramsey, again.
He just took the guy's popcorn.
As always, a complete lack of respect for our fans here. But the Enigma fans, as always, not shy about sharing their opinions. YOLO here trying to get the crowd into this match. This crowd firmly behind YOLO. Johan Ramsey's going to the top rope. Not quite getting the same reaction.
The fans are getting under his skin by saying he looks like Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars?
I must say that I see the resemblance, but Johan here does not like the comparison.
He did have a good showing on the Super Bowl.
Absolutely. Wait, are you talking about Johan or Bruno Mars? Because I couldn't tell who was there. Now Johan Ramsey's looking like he's saying he's not going to continue with this match until he gets some quiet from the fans.
Did he just say he looks like a third grader? Or is he as big as one?
I believe he did.
That's
not a lot of action here in this match thus far.
They've really gotten under the Enigma fans have really gotten under Johan's skin.
And the fans leading a 10 count. Now referee Brian Rubright telling Johan Ramses to get into the ring and start this matchup. And the Cuban heartthrob finally deigning to join us here in this match. Well, we finally see a lockup between these two men.
Well,
Johan rolling out of the way.
that was slick.
Definitely has the speed advantage here in this match.
What makes you say that?
Well, we've
Are you
seen
saying YOLO's slow?
not quite as fast as Johan, although he
There you
does
go.
show that he has plenty of athleticism. Once again, these two men circling each other. And Johan once again refusing to lock up and instead choosing to jaw jack with the fans.
Wow. People really don't like Johan. Or Bruno Mars, whatever you want to call
Well, can you blame them? Finally, a
Oh.
lockup, and there's the size and power advantage from Yolo.
it. YOLO might have a little bit of advantage with the power. A little bit.
Johan Ramses, no stranger to working against a larger opponent. I mean, to be fair, it would be hard to find a smaller one. Ladies and gentlemen, I am speechless.
What are we watching Dancing with the Stars?
This is easily the most bizarre wrestling match I've seen. Once again, both men going in, this time a solid lockup. Yolo going for a standing wrist lock.
Well, here comes the speed.
Johan once again rolling out of it. But anything you can do, I can do better, says Yolo. And Johan Ramses quick to go to the outside to regroup.
Take a break.
And now Brian Rubright starting an actual 10 count. Telling Johan to get back into the ring up to a count of 4. Johan now stepping back into the ring. And again, it looks like we're about ready to start this match for the 4th time, and this time a kick right to the breadbasket from Johan Ramses.
Oh,
And runs into a brick wall. Yolo once again that size and power advantage here in this match.
and the fans are way behind YOLO.
Well, I think they're just interested in seeing anyone.
He just had a fan do it.
Folks, we've said it before,
Yeah.
and we will say it again. If you have never been to one of these Enigma shows live, you owe it to yourself to come down here and feel the energy of this crowd, to witness this kind of event live and in person. And now, once again, Johan with a kick to the breadbasket goes for a standing side headlock. Yolo fighting his way out of it, but this time,
Got him that time.
a little bit more momentum behind him, maybe a little more centered, and taking Yolo down with a shoulder tackle.
YOLO was off balance.
Locking up once again, this time directly into a side headlock from Johan.
Whoa, a leapfrog. Another one. Oh!
Japanese arm drag from Yolo. And now a traditional. Johan
A
Ramses
drop kick.
doesn't even know where he's at right now.
YOLO is pulling out all the stops.
Running circles around the smaller, quicker opponent.
I didn't know he had this in his repertoire.
I definitely didn't expect to see this from Yolo, but never count this man out. We've learned that time and time again. YOLO stands for you only live once, but this man seems to have 9 lives.
Does it really?
Yes.
Oh.
You didn't know that?
No, I didn't.
Huh.
Oh.
And there is the crafty ring veteran in Johan Ramses.
Took that knee right out. That hurt my knee just watching it.
He might have hyperextended the knee of Yolo. And now just standing on his head. And using all of his 5 count.
I heard that from back here.
A kick to the chest that echoed off the walls of the American Polish Club.
Let's go, YOLO. Let's go.
And a kick to the spine. You can feel that back here. And another one.
Wow.
It is times like this that I'm reminded exactly why I sit behind this table.
Oh.
Johan Ramses now completely in control of this match. And it seems like, well, he's getting frustrated. He's throwing everything he's got at Yolo, and it's just making Yolo madder. And an overhand chop to the chest.
Oh.
And Yolo runs right into a drop kick from Johan Ramses. Johan going for a cover there. A little bit of a lazy cover. Doesn't even hook the leg.
You might have had him if you hooked that leg. Oh.
Now a clubbing forearm to the back of Yolo. And this is where you see Johan Ramses at his best. He's slowed down the tempo of this match, and he's working it exactly the way he wants to. And once again, that frustration.
Look at the forearms to the back of the head.
Just brutalizing Yolo. This crowd firmly behind Yolo. And a pin with a boot to the face.
You're not going to beat Yolo with that arrogant cover.
I don't believe Johan Ramses wanted to win there. He just wanted to make a statement.
Hey, Bruno, is that all you got?
Oh.
Measuring his opponent is Johan Ramses, but Yolo gets out of the way in the
Oh,
last
what
second.
a spin kick.
Spin wheel kick. Big body slam right in the center of the ring. Yolo on his 3rd, 4th, maybe 5th wind here.
Yolo.
But this time, Johan Ramses out of the way.
Oh.
Johan Ramses with those brutal kicks. You can never see where they're coming from.
Oh.
But a spinebuster slam from Yolo out of desperation. Using the ropes to hold himself up. Yolo calling for that spear.
Which isn't the smartest thing to do to let your opponent know what's coming.
Johan Ramses dives out of the way, ducks up and over. Goes for the sunset roll-up, but Yolo...
Oh!
Did you see Yolo's head bounce off the canvas?
The 2 count.
I don't even know how he kicked out.
Instinct.
Once again, that frustration showing on the face of Johan Ramses. But now he's calling for it. He says, this is it. Will we see the Cuban missile? Johan Ramses going for that big Yakuza kick, but Yolo ducks out of the way. Going for a pump handle slam, it looks like.
Oh!
And there's the Cuban missile Yakuza kick.
That's it.
And folks, it is over.
Wow.
All credit in the world to YOLO. But out of nowhere with that Cuban Missile Yakuza kick, Johan Ramses pulls out the victory. And these fans are not happy, I can tell you that. Johan Ramses continuing an impressive showing.
There he is again.
And once again, going after the Little Caesars mascot.
What is it?
And folks, as YOLO collects himself here on the outside.
This is an outstanding match.
We have seen some excellent matches here so far tonight, and we're just going to keep this train right on going. Let's go to Jeremiah Ramberg for our next match. Oh, I'm sorry, folks. This is your Rip It Energy match of the night.
I'm enjoying one right now.
Ah, yes, you are. I see that. And actually, so am I. We are going to go to a short commercial from Rip It Energy, and we will be right back.
Was I up training at 5 a.m.? Was I the last one on the court? Did I push farther than anyone else? Did I work hard enough? Am I still pushing when no one's watching? Yes, sir. When was the last time you sweat?
And now it's time for our Rip It Energy Fuel match of the night.
YOLO is still out at ringside. He still hasn't collected himself yet.
Still trying to shake out the cobwebs is YOLO.
Weighing in at 216 pounds, Ace Slater.
Oh my.
See that?
These two men have quite a history together. The two former members of Aces Low. And Slater going for another kick. Last month, he laid out YOLO, his former tag team partner, after their match, after YOLO won fair and square, laid him out with that roundhouse kick. This time, YOLO was ready for it, though. Did you see him duck?
I did. Well, you know Slater has a extensive background in MMA.
Absolutely. He left Enigma Pro Wrestling middle of last year and went to the dungeon to train in mixed martial arts, and he has returned with a new look, a new attitude, and a new repertoire. And he is a force to be reckoned with.
And his opponent, weighing in at 208 pounds, from Lima, Peru, the Peruvian warrior, Luis Guzman.
Now, folks, both men met backstage earlier tonight, and they agreed that this would be, a little bit more of a sportsmanlike competition, to use the vernacular, a shoot fight. You can see Luis Guzman not quite in his normal ring attire there, wearing kick pads and shorts. He's dressed for a fight. The Peruvian warrior wants to show that he has what it takes to stand toe-to-toe with a trained fighter like Ace Slater.
I don't know.
And Guzman going right after him. And those brutal punches and kicks right there in the corner. And now Slater with the upper hand.
Oh.
Consummate striker is Ace Slater. But the Peruvian warrior right there, matching him blow for blow. Slater goes to make some separation there, but Guzman right in after him once again. Guzman going for the ropes. Brian Rubright telling Slater to break the hold.
We saw you take that payoff, Rip. We saw you.
The fans getting on Guzman here. I'm shocked.
Guzman a little bit worn out already. But once again, right after Ace Slater, but Slater.
How would you do that a second time? It didn't work the first time.
Slater might just have a little bit more training, a little bit more experience in a fight like this.
A little bit. I think he has a lot bit.
Guzman still trying to fight his way out of this side headlock into a pinning combination, but only a 1 count on Ace Slater. Guzman now powering his way up to his feet.
Rep got paid off. We saw it over here in the corner.
Slater going for a wrist lock, and Guzman once again goes to the ropes. Guzman, as I said, he said he wants to meet Slater on his own terms, but I don't know if he was prepared for this.
I think that was a bad choice.
Take nothing away from Guzman. We have seen him devastate opponents with that elbow strike to the temple, and look at that single arm DDT. Once again, only a 1 count on Ace Slater, though. And now Slater once again with those strikes.
Oh.
But Guzman showing that he came to play.
Oh. Those right hands.
Folks, this is not a pretty match, but it is definitely action-packed. Guzman trying to go blow for Slater, and to his credit, he is hanging in there with him. And almost hung up on the second rope. Slater seems to have a little bit of enthusiasm here from the crowd.
3, 4.
I'm shocked.
And now Slater stalking Guzman around the ring, and Guzman, it looks like he wants nothing to do with him. Guzman trying to catch him on his way in with that elbow, but Slater a little bit too quick for him. And now right back on the attack is Guzman. And this time it looks like he may have gotten the advantage, and now just choking Slater there with that boot to the jaw and the throat.
You fight like a warrior, like a princess warrior.
Wow. I don't know if everybody else heard that, but somebody in the crowd just called Guzman Princess Warrior because he fights like one.
Well, if anything is going to light a fire under Guzman, it's got to be that.
That's awesome.
And look at him now, just a blatant choke in that corner.
I'm sorry, I'm chuckling.
And a kick to the base of the spine there.
Now they're chanting, "Let's go, Princess."
Once again, the Enigma fans never shy to tell you what's on their mind.
Oh, that's why they're the best.
The atmosphere in this building is palpable, as always. And now a rear chin lock from Ace Slater. And you can see he has that knee in the back of Guzman. But Guzman with a rake to the eyes.
This is unlike Guzman.
Guzman a little bit out of his element here. But he is looking for any advantage he can get on Ace Slater.
He's usually a people pleaser.
Check the choke.
Brian Rube right there checking to make
choke.
Absolutely checking to make sure that elbow stays off of the windpipe, off of the esophagus. And once again, the consummate striker, Ace Slater, fighting his way up from his knees. Brian Rubio once again warning Luis Guzman, a 2 count from that cover. Guzman wants to be careful here. He might bend the rules just a little too far. now a rear chin lock from Guzman. Cutting the oxygen off from the brain of Slater. But Slater out of it.
Oh!
A spinning Superman punch right to the skull of Guzman, and he doesn't know where he is. Clotheslined him nearly out of his boots.
Drop kick.
And now Slater on the assault. Rising knee caught him right on the button, right on the chin. And that might be it. Well, folks, what an impressive first half we've had here so far. We have seen 3 big matches, and we have got 2 more coming up for you in our second half.
That's right.
Slater clearing the ring of Luis Guzman. Guzman put up quite a valiant effort against the striker, Ace Slater, but, well, Ace just had his number there at the end. Well, folks, as I was saying, we have got a second half lined up for you that you will have to see to believe. You will see Francisco Chiazzo taking on the man sitting next to me to my right, our general manager, Headbanger Thrasher.
That's right, time has come. Put up or shut up, Frankie. Me and you, one-on-one tonight.
We have seen, we've seen quite a few back and forth words from the both of you. And before we get to that, I do want to mention that we have that big cruiserweight showdown. And folks, you might want to set your devices to record, because this is going to be something you don't want to miss. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back after a short break for our second half. But right now, let's go to the words from Headbanger Thrasher and Francisco Chiazzo.
Nice. Nice of you to join us. Told you to be here 20 minutes ago. My time's valuable. You see the building behind me says Gold's Gym. I got a workout to get to. Hey, Thrasher. I guess I can call you Glenn now, right? We're family. April 3rd, Lake Worth, Florida. I'm going to go ahead and make this short and sweet. I'm calling you out. You see, this ain't our first rodeo, but come April 3rd, it is going to be our last. You did not expect me to make good on that ultimatum, but I did just that. That's 2 pay window visits. Glenn, Enigma Pro, King of the Southeast Francisco Chiazzo, and Thrasher. April 3rd, sounds like a good thing to me. Let's do this, head to head, mano y mano. Right in front of that pretty little wife of yours. Pow! Majimine beef!
The self-proclaimed King of the Southeast. I can see that I've gotten into your head, Frankie. I can call you Frankie, can't I? We're family after all. We're not family. We're not friends. Come April 3rd, Enigma Pro Wrestling, I accept your challenge, Frankie. It's me and you, one-on-one, and we're going to settle this thing. Bada bing, bada boom. And you know what, Frankie? Leave my wife's name out of your mouth, and I'll leave your mom out of mine.
The bacon-wrapped deep dish pizza is back at Little Caesars. But if you're wondering who would take it away in the first place, it was Chet Wallaby, Little Caesars' corporate scapegoat.
I, Chet Wallaby, acted alone to take away your 8 crispy caramelized corners of pizza wrapped in over 3.5 feet of bacon. I deeply regret this decision that I made entirely on my own.
The truth feels good, doesn't it, son?
Pick up a bacon-wrapped deep dish pizza for just $12 only at Little Caesars.
Pizza.
Come on.
Don't drop your phone, drop your network. Bring your phone to Cricket Wireless. We have more 4G LTE coverage nationwide than T-Mobile or Sprint. Cricket Wireless, something to smile about.
next match.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to our second half. Our general manager is, wait a minute. Our general manager has went backstage to prepare for his match with Francisco Chiazza, which was supposed to be coming up next, but now YOLO's coming out here. And it looks like he wants to speak.
Now look, I'm tired of this. I know I come out here every week and have a good time with you guys, but I'm done right now. See, management can't handle nothing in the back. This is what happened. I don't know if anybody has noticed, but it seems like me and Ace got a little problem.
I saw that.
Now, me and Ace, we used to be real close. I mean, like brothers at one point in time. Like brothers, we used to roll the shows together and everything.
My brother.
But now, he getting all fancy now and everything. He want to go somewhere and come back and thinking he's better than everybody.
Yeah.
Do you see that? Right now, I'm done with that. If management don't want to do nothing about him, I'm going to do something about it tonight.
Some strong words from YOLO for his former.
Oh, I don't even have to ask.
YOLO calling out his former partner, Ace Slater. Both of these men just had a match. And it looks like Ace Slater is coming out to meet the challenge from his former tag team partner. We just saw both of these men put on one heck of a show each. But it looks like Ace Slater is coming out here for another fight. And you can tell from the look in YOLO's eyes that he's ready as well. Referee Brian Rubright looking just as confused as the rest of us. And it looks like we're going to have a match here, folks. An impromptu match between YOLO and Ace Slater, the two former members of Ace's Low. And YOLO going right after Ace Slater, and Slater diving out of the way. Not ready for this assault from YOLO. But now Slater catches him coming in. The hot head of YOLO might be working against him here. And a knee to the side of the head. That'll take the fire right out of you. But not for the man with 9 lives. Big snap suplex from YOLO, and Slater once again to the outside to regroup. Brian Rubright making the count for Ace Slater. I got to tell you, neither one of these men have anything to prove here tonight after the show they put on so far. And Slater rolls in and rolls right back out to break the count. Referee once again beckoning Slater back into the ring. And once again, YOLO not waiting for his former partner to come back in. And this time, YOLO had it scouted. These two men know each other very, very well. As YOLO stated, they have been up and down the road together.
We can do that, right? Wrestle? Yes?
And now Ace Slater saying he wants to have a fair matchup. And both men locking up for the first time this match. YOLO going right in for a roll-up there. Only a 2 count for Ace Slater. And a kick to the jaw just leveled YOLO. And now Ace Slater back in his element. He's slowed down the pace of this match into a fight. Now draping YOLO over the top rope from the outside and just locking in that rear chin lock across the top rope. YOLO down on the apron on the outside. But this time he catches Slater and just pulls Slater down across that top rope, slingshotting him back into the ring. But Slater once again ready for him on his way in. Folks, this is, well, we've already seen an impressive showing. This is superhuman to see these two men once again going at it. They had their falling out just a month ago, as these two were pitted against each other. An arrogant cover by Slater and only a 2 count. These two were pitted against each other, I'm sorry. And YOLO, well, some might say he stole the victory, got one over on his former partner, and well, Ace Slater was not happy with the result. Now a rear chin lock. Once again, you can see that knee driven into the back of YOLO, putting all the more torque on the neck, on the chin. YOLO trying to fight his way out of it, but once again, Slater just slamming his former partner down onto the mat. Folks, this is what it looks like when some bad blood gets into the ring together. And there are those brutal and vicious strikes from Slater, measuring his opponent with every shot. And then a Pelé kick. That might be it, folks. Only a 2 count. YOLO somehow having the wherewithal to kick out. Those measuring shots from Ace Slater. But once again, it looks like he's just waking YOLO up. Slater looks bewildered here, going for another big haymaker, but YOLO comes back with one of his own, and now rocking Slater on his heels. And that big shoulder tackle from YOLO. Slater up and over, and YOLO with a drop kick right to the sternum. Big clothesline, and YOLO going for a big body slam. Plant Slater right in the center of the ring. And there's that big leg drop from YOLO. Folks, that might be it. 1, 2, no! Slater kicks out. The absolute stamina and wherewithal, the intestinal fortitude of these men, and there's that diving leg drop. We've seen that before from Slater. YOLO looks to be out. But once again, 2 3/4. YOLO somehow getting the shoulder up. Slater with a look of frustration on his face, wondering what it's going to take to put down his former partner. And now once again just draping YOLO across the rope. A knee to the back.
Yeah, keep it on the rope. Come on.
Slater once again regrouping. You can always see him planning his next move. Always aware of his opponent's location, of his location in the ring. But he wasn't quite aware of that. And an overhand chop with authority from YOLO. Both men barely able to stand. I can't believe what we're seeing here, folks. Once again, we want you to join in on the conversation with hashtag Enigma Pro Wrestling. You can talk about what you're seeing on social media. And a boot to the face. You can tweet that. Once again, those measured strikes and knees from Slater, and again going for that blatant choke. And now a pin, and Slater's feet up on the ropes, but Brian Rubright saw him. Oh, wait a minute, folks, wait a minute. You might be able to see it here on your screen here. Luis Guzman is making his way down to the ring. What does he want here? It looks like he's got unfinished business with Slater, and Slater just takes a swing at him. And wait a minute. And YOLO. YOLO once again stealing one from Slater, and look at the look of shock and awe on Slater's face. And Slater once again, that diving face buster. Slater in absolute disbelief. Ace Slater angry at YOLO, angry at Luis Guzman, chasing the referee out of the ring. And it looks like once again, a diving cutter. Folks, for the second time in as many months, we see Slater leaving his partner, his former partner, YOLO, lying in the ring. But for the second time in as many months, YOLO walks away with the victory. You wouldn't know it from looking at him, but your winner is YOLO. Brian Rubright trying to help YOLO up out of the ring. But YOLO says he will walk out with his head held high under his own power. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after what we've seen so far, I believe it is time to head up to Jeremiah Ramberg for our next scheduled match.
Are you ready for our next match? Making his way to the ring. Weighing in at 230 pounds from the Mosh Pits of America, Headbanger Thrasher!
And there is our general manager, Headbanger Thrasher. And folks, he looks ready for a fight. Folks, this one has been brewing for quite some time.
And his opponent, weighing in at 241 pounds, from Hell's Kitchen, Francisco Chiazzo.
And as you saw just before we went to break, Francisco Chiazzo laying out this challenge, saying he finally wants to see Headbanger Thrasher in the ring. What the hell is this?
here after you challenged me on social media, and you're going to come out here hobbling? Do you hear this guy? Are you kidding me? There's a trail of yellow running right behind you, you coward.
Glenn, this is no joke. These fans can laugh at me all they want. This is no joke. It's no secret how hard we train to be professional wrestlers. It's no secret that we're just one injury away from ending our careers. Just 1 hour after I cut that promotional video, which each one of you, everyone at home, and all over the country witnessed, I had an unfortunate deadlifting accident which left me incapacitated and unable to compete here tonight at Enigma Pro Wrestling against Thrasher.
Whoa, wait. I think this is just your coward way of getting out of this. I don't know, what about you guys? You don't need wrestling stuff on. Get in here so I can kick your ass. Excuse me.
Well, folks, we apologize.
Come on.
This isn't funny. This is how I make my money. This is how I feed my family. You don't think for 1 second that I wouldn't love to get into that ring right now and go head to head with you, Thrasher?
Come on in, Frank. Because I can call you Frank, can't I?
Yeah, I guess we're family now, right?
Frank the Fake.
Being the consummate professional that the king of the Southeast, Francisco Chiazzo, is, I did not come empty-handed. I have signed, sealed, and delivered a competitor here tonight to face you in my place. He is my brother from another mother, my cousin, my Gumbada, little Tommy Penarelli from the old neighborhood. Come on out here, my man.
Oh, what
out
is
here.
this?
Put your hands together and show some respect for the family.
Frankie, wait a second. Whoa.
Don't you dare boo him. Show him some respect. He's making some money for the family tonight.
Whoa. I got a good one. Hey, we're not midget wrestling here tonight.
It's not funny because you're short. I'm serious. It's not. Just don't listen to a word he says. Don't listen to these people booing you. Get your head in the game. This is one of the biggest matches of your career against Headbanger Thrasher. Just understand, you're doing this for the family. You're doing this to put food on the table. We're going to get in. We're going to get out. You people, show some respect. Don't you dare boo my cousin. This is about family.
I think you two are going to starve tonight.
Show some respect. This isn't fair, and it's not right for you to laugh. I am injured. I am hurt. I am not cleared by a doctor. Dr. Andrews in Alabama would not allow me to compete tonight. He did not sign the release, so I cannot go against doctor's orders. I am not risking my life. I am not risking my livelihood, and I am not risking my career for this match tonight. There will be a match down the line. Glenn, I can call you Glenn, can't I? Because we're family now. Speaking of family, where's that pretty little wife? Hey, there she is.
Oh, no.
Pow! Jeez, my leg. Ow.
Remember what I said, Frankie. Keep my wife's name out of your mouth, and I'll keep somebody's out of mine. See, that was PG, right?
Well, folks, I don't even know what to make of this right now. Francisco Chiazzo claiming that he was injured.
Holy crap, you want me to hold up in the bottom rope for you?
And he has brought out this, I hope I'm saying this right, Tommy Panarelli? Is it Panarelli? Tommy Panarelli. Francisco Chiazzo brought a small doppelganger here tonight to wrestle in his stead. I don't even know what to make of this, folks. This was one of the more hotly anticipated matches of the night, and Francisco Chiazzo has found his way out of it, apparently. And we have a match, folks. And Headbanger Thrasher saying, welcome to Enigma Pro Wrestling, Tommy Panarelli. And now he's getting ready to send him home. And once again, folks, you can see the sympathy pains on the face of Francisco Chiazzo. Well, Tommy Panarelli, he's fighting for his family. He's fighting to put food on the table, according to Francisco Chiazzo. But right now, things are not looking too good. And Headbanger Thrasher, he still wants him a piece of Francisco Chiazzo. Chiazzo on the outside of the ring with those crutches, claiming that he is not cleared to wrestle. And now, you are not seeing double. That is Francisco Chiazzo and his what did he call him? His brother from another mother, Tommy Panarelli? Panarelli. Tommy Panarelli back into the ring here. Credit to him for getting back in the ring. He may have more guts than brains to be back up against Headbanger Thrasher here. Oh my God. Folks, what am I even watching here? Brian Rubright warning off Headbanger Thrasher. Oh, that's got to be. That is an unfortunate accident there from Thrasher. Folks, this is a spectacle, that is for sure. I don't even know how to call this, folks. This has got to be the damnedest thing I've ever seen. And now a collar and elbow tie-up. First of this match. These two men lock up. Thrasher, the much larger man. A thumb to the eye. And now a wrist lock from Thrasher, and oh my. Well, I don't, normally, folks, you know me, I call them like I see them, but, well, the guy in the ring signs my paycheck, so I don't know if it's going to be a good idea to call it like I see it right now, but, well, you see it on your screen plain as day what's happening. And I'll tell you who doesn't see it right now is our official Brian Rubright. And Francisco Chiazzo is incensed on the outside. And a kick to the midsection from Thrasher. Sends Tommy Panarelli across the ring. And a knee drop for good measure. And look at Thrasher just pulling back on the nose, on the face of Tommy Panarelli. Again, welcome to Enigma Pro Wrestling. Brian Rube right there with a 5 count. And now Thrasher, well, he likes to have a lot of fun out there in the ring, but make no mistake about it. This is one of the toughest men in this sport. And one of the most violent and vicious. And it looks like right now he's going to work at what he does best. Headbanger Thrasher giving Tommy Panarelli a tour of the Enigma ring. And some overhand chops echoing off the walls for good measure. Folks, I hope you can hear that at home. And once again, Panarelli to the outside. Brian Rubright telling Thrasher to back off from the ring apron so that he can start the count. And Panarelli, it looks like he may have injured that knee on his way out of the ring. But once again, to his credit, getting back into the ring. And look at that. Look at that coward Chiazzo. Folks, I have not been, I haven't been shy about sharing my dislike of this Francisco Chiazzo. If you ask me, he never should have been let in the building, never should have been let on the Enigma Pro Wrestling locker, into the Enigma Pro Wrestling locker room. But, well, here he is, and, well, this is what we have to deal with. This man is a thug. And all it takes is just that little distraction from Chiazzo, and now Tommy Panarelli working over the knee of Headbanger Thrasher. Folks, Thrasher just came off a few months ago off of career-threatening knee surgery to that left knee. He was out of action for several months here in Enigma Pro Wrestling. And Tommy Panarelli is just working over that knee. Standing grapevine toe hold. The torque on the ankle, on the knee, on the hip. Panarelli for the first time in this match with the advantage and showing that he is, well, he might not be the joke we all thought he was. And look at the pain etched on the face of Headbanger Thrasher. Brian Rube right there when the shoulder of Headbanger Thrasher hitting the mat. But Thrasher once again fighting. And Tommy Panarelli just still going after that knee. Another knee whip. I'll be amazed if Thrasher can even stand after this. Now stomping on that knee. He took his one advantage and he has been working on it from the beginning. Has Tommy Panarelli. And now, oh no. Come on, these two men come out here and they talk about their livelihoods and about their lives being in danger, these career-threatening injuries, and right now this man's trying to put Thrasher out of the business, wrapping that knee around that post. This is a man with a family to feed. Tommy Panarelli once again going for the cover, but Thrasher refusing to give up, refusing to let himself be pinned. And now a quick roll-up from Thrasher. Thrasher fighting this match from the mat. He can't even get up. Folks, this is getting difficult to watch. And now with that knee wrapped around that rope, Thrasher just flailing, clawing at Tommy Panarelli. That'll put the brakes on for you. Panarelli with a headbutt, and well, maybe he should have thought better of it. And a trifecta. And Thrasher back up on his feet. Well, there is not a man with a harder head in this business than our general manager. And a clothesline nearly taking Panarelli's head off. Folks, that might be it. No. To his credit, Panarelli kicking out. Thrasher whipping Panarelli into the ropes, or into the corner. Big belly to back suplex. And now that adrenaline is running. I don't even think Thrasher can feel that leg right now. Brian Rubright counting both men out up to a count of 5. If neither man makes it to their feet before a count of 10, this match will be a draw. What an upset that would be. This young upstart, Tommy Panarelli, coming in and fighting headbanger Thrasher to a draw. And Thrasher driving Panarelli into the canvas with that reverse DDT and a chop for good measure. Folks, I thought that was over. Brian Rubright saying that was just 2. Panarelli able to get the shoulder out of the count of 2 3/4. And fighting his way up from his knees is Tommy Panarelli. Oh my!
And your winner, Headbanger Thrasher!
Francisco Chiazzo swinging that crutch thinking he was going to catch Thrasher and... Oh, come on! Oh, your knee is hurt, huh? Oh, come on! Francisco Chiazzo seems to have... A miracle has occurred! Oh, come on!
Doesn't look like you need those crutches to me. Yellow. Next month, May 1st, not only am I an active wrestler, but I'm also the commissioner. Me and you, one-on-one, loser takes all. You have a month, and bring your little cousin or troll doll or whatever he is. he says it's your boyfriend.
Boyfriend.
What do you think?
Monsieur.
This guy buys more popcorn than anybody in here.
Well, Tommy Panarelli trying to get his way out of the ring. Folks, I don't know what we've just seen. Well, folks, after what a spectacle, to be sure, folks, you are going to want to stay tuned for this. What we have next for you is going to be one of the most exciting and, well, I apologize if I lose my voice by the end of this because one of the hardest to call matches in Enigma Pro Wrestling history. Let's take it up to Jeremiah Ramberg in the ring to introduce your main event.
And now it's time for our main event of the evening. The following contest is your Cruiserweight Showdown. Two men will start in the ring with another competitor in each of the four corners. Either legal man may tag out to any of the wrestlers on the apron at any time. However, Lucha Libre tag rules are also in effect. If either legal man leaves the ring and touches the floor, the first man in the ring becomes the new legal man. A wrestler is eliminated by pinfall or submission, and the last man standing will be your winner.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am being joined here. Sorry, being joined here at commentary by YOLO.
150 pounds from Rage Valley, Dave Dubstep.
As I said, I'm being joined here at commentary by YOLO. It's going good. Glad to have you along here. Folks, let me just take one moment. As Jeremiah Ramberg explained, actually.
And his opponent, from Dayton, Ohio, weighing 165 pounds, treacherous Ty Gamble.
This kid right here.
Ty Gamble for the second time tonight. Coming out to the ring. This match, as I said, is going to be explosive.
Definitely. I know you had a chance to see this guy a lot.
We absolutely have.
Amazing guy. He's amazing. I'm sorry I sound a little messed up. My jaw still hurting from earlier.
No one can blame you for that. To be honest, I'm surprised you're conscious at this point.
Well, you know, it's the business. You gotta pay your dues, and I'm paying mine.
And their opponent, fighting out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida, weighing in at 220 pounds, John the Jet!
John the Jet, one of the fan favorites here in Enigma Pro Wrestling. Look at these three men squaring off already.
And fighting out of Havana, Cuba, weighing in at 180 pounds, Xander Vargas.
And Xander Vargas, a young man we haven't seen since January, since New Year's Resolution 2. He made his return to Enigma Pro Wrestling in that Battle Royal.
I remember him.
A lot of energy from Xander Vargas. here to make his name and make a good showing here in Enigma Pro Wrestling.
So I hear this is going to be a 5-way. Or is it a 6-way?
This is a 6-way.
It's a 6-way.
This ring is going to get even more crowded.
Really? Who else do they have?
He's the real deal, Mike
And when you talk about a man who's been on a hot streak lately in Enigma Pro Wrestling, Mike, the real deal Cruz, practically defines the term.
And now, making his way to the ring, weighing in at 165 pounds, the Cuban heartthrob, Johan Ramsey.
Of course.
Also making his second appearance here tonight, something you have a little bit of experience with.
Yeah.
The Cuban heartthrob, Johan Ramsey. Now, folks, before we get into this, as Jeremiah Ramberg explained, there will be 2 men in the ring to start this match with 1 man on each corner on the outside. Either of the legal men can tag out to any man on the apron at any time. And Lucha Libre tag rules are also in effect, meaning that any legal man who leaves the ring and touches the floor, it is counted as a tag, and any man on the apron can make it into the ring, and the first one to do so becomes the new legal man. This is going to be fast, frenetic, and impossible to keep your eyes on everything going on in this match. So, folks, I hope you try at home.
This is amazing. I've never, ever witnessed this kind of match before in my life. So, taking our bets, Mr. Image, who do you think is going to win this match?
The fans of Enigma Pro Wrestling, that's all I can say.
This is going to be an awesome match.
And, folks, it is pinfall or submission for an elimination, but that will not end the match. This match will continue until there is 1 man left. And it looks like we're going to be starting off with Johan Ramsey and John the Jet. Two veterans of Enigma Pro Wrestling here in the ring.
I will say that Johan, he's definitely a great technical wrestler. I can definitely tell you that. And then going against Jet, I've known Jet for quite some time, and I've actually wrestled Jet, so this is a great way to start this off.
And speaking of starting it off, Johan Ramsey with a side headlock takeover. John the Jet transitioning into a leg scissors. Johan making his way out and back into the side headlock. You are going to see a lot of technical wrestling, a lot of high flying, and a lot of fast and furious action here tonight, folks.
That's a nice hammerlock switch. Oh, and then it's snap here. That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
And once again into a rear chin lock now is Johan Ramsey. John the Jet with an arm drag, taking Johan Ramsey over and into an arm bar. You got to imagine that Johan Ramsey is at a slight disadvantage, having already wrestled a match here tonight. Back and forth they go. Running circles around each other.
I just got dizzy looking at that whole sequence. Oh my gosh, what just happened?
Like I said, this is going to be impossible to call here, folks. So we apologize if we can't keep up with the action going on here. Johan Ramsey's looking to take out John the Jet early with that double stomp to the face.
You slam him to the ground, please?
Those lethal kicks from Ramsey's. Jet into the corner. Johan Ramsey's flying off after him. Going for the early cover is Johan.
I think he landed on that shoulder as he was coming down. He's favoring that shoulder.
He does look to be showing a little bit of sign of injury there. But John the Jet going for a small package roll-up.
And there's that fast pace that you were talking about earlier.
And John the Jet, the first tag of this match, as Mike Cruz. These two have met before, Cruz and Johan.
Oh, my gosh.
They put on a match for the ages a couple months ago here in Enigma Pro Wrestling.
That perfect technique on the European uppercut.
Oh, and a knife-edge chop. Oof. Did you see the hair on Johan Ramsey's fly back?
Heard somebody say that was a wig. I think it definitely would have flown off if that was a wig.
You can bet. And a thumb to the eye from Johan Ramsey's. Oof. That'll be a game changer for you. Oof. And once again, those lethal kicks from Ramsey's.
Yeah, I felt those.
And right on the mark with that drop kick from Mike Cruz. And Johan Ramsey's is out and Xander Vargas is in. Folks, once again, Lucha Libre tag rules, and I don't think Mike Cruz was ready for it. Look at the high-flying maneuvers.
That's beautiful.
And Cruz is out, and this time Ty Gamble ready for it.
Explain to me what's going on here. As they touch the floor, the other one can get in.
Yes, the first man to make it into the ring when one of the legal men leaves the ring becomes the new legal man. And pinfalls and submissions only count on the legal men in the ring. Series of arm drags from Ty Gamble. And just lighting up Vargas with that drop kick. And Danny Dubstep taking advantage of his opportunity here. And folks, this is what we were talking about.
I can't keep up. I cannot keep up with all these moves that's going on.
And once again, now Ty Gamble out and Johan Ramsey's back into the ring. And you see John the Jet still there in the corner, still favoring that shoulder, and Danny Dubstep now spilling to the outside. And
so now anybody can get in the ring right now.
Anyone can, and it doesn't look like anybody wants to right now. Instead, Ty Gamble diving to the outside.
This is absolutely awesome.
Xander Vargas taking the opportunity, getting into the ring. These two former tag team partners, Vargas and Ramsey.
And the suicide. Oh, my gosh.
Ramsey's diving through the ropes to the outside. Mike Cruz now into the ring. And Johan Ramsey's.
What's Cruz doing? What's Cruz?
Diving to the outside himself.
Wow.
And Johan Ramsey's just watching on. And now he's saying it's his turn.
But where is he going?
But now you see John the Jet getting into the ring. John the Jet is the new legal man. And Johan not taking the chance to the outside. But John the Jet might just put him there.
Are they going to take him backstage?
Are they carrying him out of this arena?
Oh, my gosh.
And now tossing Johan Ramsey's snake eyes across the ring apron. But wait a minute, keep your eyes on John the Jet.
Oh, my God. Can you see?
You might have to go back and play that in slow motion.
Oh, my goodness.
All 6 men spilled out here on the side of the ring. Right here on the entranceway. And John the Jet still favoring that shoulder.
What do you even call a move like that? Oh, my goodness.
And now John the Jet and Xander Vargas are the legal men. First to make it into the ring. Jet building up a head full of steam. And
Dubstep is at the top with the crossbody perfectly landed. One. Is that?
That was almost it for Xander Vargas. That was almost our first elimination. One more time. Danny Dubstep going for the pin.
Another pin. Wait, who?
Dubstep. It looked like almost all 4 shoulders were down there. Vargas ready for him this time, but no, Danny Dubstep ducks under.
Oh my gosh, we have to get the ref a Rip It For You energy.
I'm going to need another one here in a minute.
I'm breathing hard just talking about this match. Oh my goodness.
Dubstep catching Vargas as he comes in, and big head scissors takeover, sending Vargas to the complete opposite side of the ring.
Now, can they also tag themselves in?
Yes, absolutely. If one of the men on the outside reaches in and makes a tag, they can make themselves a legal man. Dubstep stunning Vargas with that elbow and catches a super kick on his way in.
How is he still standing? Oh, well, he's not standing anymore.
Now he's not. And that is your first elimination.
And Danny Dubstep has been eliminated.
But Ty Gamble is right in with an enziguri to the
opportunity take. A perfect opportunity, and he takes it. What is he going to do here? No way.
Springboard
moonsault. He
Xander
puts the
Vargas
knees up.
got the knees up, and Ty Gamble took a rough dive. This is why they call it high risk. And a snapmare takeover. As you may be able to see on the outside, Danny's Dubstep still trying to make his way back.
It's making flashbacks to me. My goodness.
He has been eliminated in a dropkick to the back of Gamble's head. He has been eliminated, but this match will continue until only one competitor is left. Vargas with a snap suplex on Ty Gamble right here in the middle of the ring. Only a 2 count. I can't believe what we've seen so far in this match. What was that? A rolling snapmare into a shining wizard knee to the face.
Every time you think it's going slow, they pick up the speed.
There is not an ounce of quit in any man in this ring. Vargas whipping Gamble, and you can see the ring presence and the awareness of Vargas whipping Gamble into the only empty corner. And now Vargas catching Gamble.
That strength, oh my gosh.
Could you believe what you saw with that display of power from a guy the size of Xander Vargas? This man is 5'6", 180 pounds.
That's truly an athlete right there. Truly an athlete. But you know what I haven't seen? I haven't seen them tagging in and out, though. Why do you think that is?
Well, I believe these men want to, they just want to display their athleticism. And if you have control of a match, I mean, all 5 of these men are singles competitors, not quite used to tagging in and out. But wait a minute. I don't know if we caught it there. Whoa. A reverse Hurricane Rana. I don't know if you caught it there, but Johan Ramsey's tagged himself in and now tossing Ty Gamble out. And Ramsey's lining up the Cuban Missile Yakuza kick on his former partner, Vargas.
Vargas has been eliminated.
But Ty Gamble is back into the ring. This match does not stop. Gamble measuring his opponent, measuring Johan Ramsey's.
With the educated feet right there. That's awesome.
Big spin wheel kick followed by a picture-perfect drop kick.
And a perfect neck breaker to end it. Oh, Ty is pumped up now. He has the crowd behind him. He is pumped up.
The adrenaline flowing through this man. He's been in there for quite some time. And don't forget, you've got 2 fresh men on the outside.
See, now that would be my strategy, to wait on the outside until all is eliminated.
Well, you can't win a match from the outside, but
you also can't lose.
That is a good point. And, Mike Cruz deciding to make himself known in this match as Johan Ramsey's rolls to the outside. Oh, my.
Wait a minute.
We've seen this before from Cruz. Going all the way up top, but Ty Gamble fighting his way off.
This kid has fight. Oh, my goodness.
Refusing to give up is Ty Gamble. Trying to just shove Mike Cruz off. And finally he does. Up and
Oh
over.
my God. To a single leg Boston Crab. Is that going to be it?
Mike Cruz has that ball. That half crab locked in. Brian Rubright saying no. Ty Gamble tapping out to the half crab.
Ty Gamble has been eliminated.
My God, folks.
Now that's the smartness of Johan. He got out of the ring so Cruz can get in, and now he's taking advantage again. May not like his attitude, but he is a smart wrestler.
Well, I'm not a fan of him as a person, I can say that, but you can take nothing away from this young man. Floating over into a cover is Johan Ramses. And we are down to 3 men in this 6-man elimination match. Mike Cruz and Johan Ramses in the ring, and John the Jet on the outside. And a kick to the ribs. And now Johan Ramses just standing on the back of Mike Cruz as he's draped over that bottom rope.
Again, Johan, the fast pace of this match, but he's taking his time to slow it down.
He knows as well as anyone how quickly a match can turn around, and he wants to make sure that he measures the pace of this match. Only a 2 count. Johan going for another cover.
Cruz isn't going to stay down like that. Another snapmare.
Oh, and a kick to the spine.
My goodness.
It's not pretty, it's not flashy, but it is effective.
And now he's wearing him down. That takes a lot of energy to be another man on top of you. Even though Johan doesn't weigh that much, still that pressure on top of you takes away your breath.
Bearing down on your neck, bearing down on the blood flow to your brain. If Johan can cinch in that rear chin lock, Cruz might just go out, but it looks like Cruz has a little bit of fight left in him, and these 2 men trading blows in the clinch here. This match appears to be all Johan Ramses right now, but Cruz ducks the clothesline, ducks the elbow, and comes back with authority. And that series of kicks lighting up every part of Johan Ramses with those feet.
Cruz is gaining this crowd's approval.
And now charging into Johan Ramses in the corner. And Cruz dives out of the way as Johan comes in, and another enziguri. Johan just about out on his feet.
To the back. But now he's out of the ring.
And we can see John the Jet.
But it looks like Jet isn't
hesitant to make his way into the ring. But now he sees the advantage and he takes it. You got to keep your eyes in the back of your head.
That's what I was talking about waiting for the perfect moment.
Power slam on Mike Cruz.
I thought that was it.
Catching Cruz out of the blue did John the Jet.
And now Jet getting the crowd behind him.
Jet, as I said, always a crowd pleaser. Jet looking to go for it looked like a reverse suplex, but Cruz with a knee to the head.
There's that series again, but Jet
had it scouted. And no, this time.
And that should be it.
That reverse DDT, but Johan is in. Now, he is not the legal man.
But now why would he
But now he is, and now he wants to make the pin.
But no, Cruz kicks out.
That is the arrogance of Johan Ramses. He's still got a bone to pick with Mike Cruz, I think, after losing to him a couple months ago.
So this is a pride thing.
And now Johan Ramses looking to warm up that Cuban missile. Going for it. Mike Cruz catches him, though. Whips him around. Wait a
He was
minute.
going for that DDT. Now we're going into the Boston Crab. That single leg. He
Cruz
can't get him over.
Cruz has put Johan out with that move before.
What is it? Oh, Johan slips up under it.
Going for a belly to back, but Mike Cruz slips out in a German suplex.
It looks like he has the hand still locked, though.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, we invite you to join in on the conversation and share this spectacle you're watching on social media with hashtag Enigma Pro Wrestling. I can't believe what I'm seeing here. The superhuman effort from all of these men, all of our competitors here tonight. Not the least of which the man sitting to my right, YOLO. Oh my. What a combination from Johan Ramses, and now hooking both legs. But Mike Cruz has the wherewithal somehow to kick out.
Hats off to the ref. He's been everywhere in this match.
Our official, Brian Rubright, definitely keeping a hold on this match. And now Johan looks to be setting up Mike Cruz. Will he go up to the top?
Jet is still favoring that arm also on the side.
He took a bad spill early on in this match, and he's been favoring that left shoulder for quite some time. But Mike Cruz up to his feet. Was he playing possum? A belly-to-belly suplex.
From the top, oh my gosh. That's it. That has to be it.
This has got to be over for Johan Ramses.
No, he's not going for the pin. Wait, what is this?
Mike Cruz now going up top. A diving senton bomb.
Again.
And Johan Ramses is eliminated.
Has been eliminated.
And now John the Jet stepping between the ropes, folks. Johan Ramses isn't the only guy with a lot of history with Mike Cruz. We have not seen these two men in the ring together since January at New Year's Resolution. They put on a hell of a match, I don't mind saying. And later on that same night were the last two men in that battle royal. And John the Jet was victorious that night. And now both these men going at it with all they've got. John the Jet, the slightly larger man, looks to have the power advantage, but Mike Cruz with those feet.
Very quick. Oh, and the double cross body.
Both men colliding in midair. Both men had the same thought at the same. What the hell is this?
What is he?
What it? Johan Ramses with the Cuban missile on Mike Cruz. He was eliminated. He's not even in this match.
And Jet truly doesn't know what happened, but he's going to capitalize.
And there's a crash landing. 1, 2, 3.
And that's it.
It is over.
The winner of this match, John the Jet.
Johan Ramses. Well, it looked like he had some unfinished business with Mike Cruz. And John the Jet there to take advantage at the end, but this has definitely got to be a disappointing loss for Mike Cruz. This is a man who has embodied sportsmanship here in Enigma Pro Wrestling, embodied the respect of the competitors in this ring.
Go through all of that and lose like that.
To have a man who wasn't even in the match. John the Jet saying, well, you got to do what you got to do. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you for joining us here tonight. I want to thank YOLO for joining me here at commentary.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Folks, it has been an amazing night here at Enigma Pro Wrestling. We will see you once again when we come to you live from the American Polish Club here in Lake Worth, Florida on May 1st. Folks, join us once again. I have been Eric Image, and this has been action, drama, fun with Enigma Pro Wrestling's Ignition. Thank you and good night.